Albert Einstein's awkward love contract. Welcome back to Historical Hot Messes. Today, we're tackling the personal life of Albert Einstein, the genius physicist who unlocked the secrets of the universe but couldn't quite figure out how to be a decent husband. Spoiler, this involves a marriage contract that's equal parts awkward and absurd. Let's set the scene. It's the early 1900s, and young Albert Einstein is falling in love with Mileva Maric, a brilliant physicist in her own right. She was one of the first women to study physics at university, and their early relationship was full of mutual respect, intellectual debates, and, dare we say it, romance. But as Einstein's star rose, their marriage started to wobble. Turns out, genius doesn't always translate into emotional intelligence. Einstein became laser-focused on his work, while Mileva was left raising their two sons and managing the household. Their relationship went from partners in science to business as usual. And here's where things get weird. In 1914, Einstein presented Mileva with a marriage contract. Not the romantic kind. This was a cold, transactional list of demands. Want to hear some highlights? 1. She had to keep his clothes clean and his meals on time. 2. She wasn't allowed to criticize him or expect affection. 3. And, my personal favorite, she had to leave the room immediately if he asked. Basically, Einstein turned their marriage into a roommate agreement. Big yikes. Shockingly, Mileva wasn't thrilled about being demoted from wife to housemaid. Their marriage hit rock bottom, and Einstein's behavior didn't help. He was rumored to have had multiple affairs, including one with his cousin, Elsa, who, wait for it, he married after divorcing Mileva. The divorce finally went through in 1919. But not before Einstein made one last big promise. He offered Mileva the money from his future Nobel Prize. And guess what? He actually kept his word. When he won the prize in 1921, he handed over the cash, proving he wasn't entirely heartless. Einstein's second marriage to Elsa wasn't much better. While she was more willing to play the role of supportive wife, she often complained about how emotionally distant and self-absorbed he was. Turns out being married to a genius isn't all it's cracked up to be. In the end, Einstein's love life was as complicated as his theories. Despite his brilliance, he struggled with the basics of kindness and connection. Maybe that's the ultimate relativity. Being a genius in one area doesn't make you smart in others. So, what do we learn from Albert Einstein's awkward love contract? 1. Even geniuses can be clueless. 2. If your spouse gives you a list of demands, run. And 3. Maybe don't mix physics with feelings. It never ends well. Thanks for tuning in to Historical Hot Messes. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for our next episode, where we dive into Queen Victoria's posthumous obsession with Prince Albert. See you soon!